Oh, hey there, baby. Do you like my chest hair? I'm a PUA. Girl, you want to see what a real PUA looks like? Yo, girl, I see you look at me. You know I'm a real PUA. You know I'm a PUA, huh? You know I'm a PUA with manure, baby. I use manipulative PUA techniques on everybody, even my grandma. So for real though, for a few years now, I've had my heart set on getting better with girls because I didn't know how to do it before. I didn't know how to flirt, and so I needed to figure that out. And I got so much more out of it than I ever thought I would. I do teach guys how to get better with girls, and I work with Sasha Day Game, but it taints about manipulating girls into bed. If it's not about that, what is it all about? What could possibly be of value? So what this whole thing has been about for me has been opening up my heart and connecting with people. And that's what flirting essentially is. The thing about flirting is that it's not a line, it's not a script, it's not saying like, oh hey, do you smell this cologne that I have? Hey, come smell. Would you like this cologne better or this cologne better? Which one? That's not what flirting is. That's just saying some weird lines. So what it really comes down to is being able to make people feel good and being able to tell people that you feel a certain way about them. You're saying more to people than just these words coming out of your mouth hole. You're saying things out of your heart and expressing your actual self to people. When I was a teenager, calls with grandma would be just like terrible. Daniel, you're getting so old, and you're so tall and handsome, and you're doing so well. I'm so glad you called. Thank you so much for calling. And then I'm like, yeah, grandma, cool, yeah, it's good to talk to you too. Thanks for the money for Christmas. Cool. I love you. Bye. Kinda sucks. Kinda sucks, doesn't it? And that's just such a shitty way to treat your grandma. It's like it wasn't enough for me that she gave me life, that she gave birth to my dad, and then my dad met my mom and then gave life to me. She literally doesn't care about anything but loving us. Like, that's her whole... She lives in a home. She doesn't have anything else to do but love us. Like, that's her only prerogative. And it's that and take pills. And, like, go to doctor's appointments and things. But she doesn't do anything else besides just love. And it's not enough that she's just constantly giving. It's like, then when I'm on the phone with her, it's like I just don't even care. Now, after this process of putting myself out there with girls a lot and learning how to open up and really express something real to people and show something that's in my heart. Now when I talk to my grandma, it's like, hey, you beautiful woman, I'm so happy to talk to you, and we're talking, and it's light, even though she can't really remember things and she's going downhill. I can keep a sense of humor about it and still talk to her like she's a person and not like she's some pathetic old person. She's like a human being and she deserves my love. And then at the end I tell her, Grandma, I love you so much. Thank you so much for talking to me. I'm so happy to hear from you. And whatever kind of, dementia or Alzheimer's she has going on in her head, she's still going to feel that. And I feel it too. And it feels good. That's the Danny Zen Show today, guys. Peace. Flirting is when you go to the coffee shop and they're like, hey, it's gonna be $2.25, and you're like, you're gonna be $2.25. I don't know what that means, but it feels flirty. Flirting is when you go up to a girl and you're like, hey, and she's like, hey, and you're like, hey, and she's like, and you're like, and she's like, and you're like, she's like, and you're like, yeah, and she's like, oh, this has gone horribly awry. And by the way, if you dig what I'm putting down, hit subscribe, wherever the button is, and you'll get a lot more stuff like this from me soon. Bye.